everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Mediumcore. At long last, I have finished the exterior ring of terrain outside the base, which means I can finally start digging it down. I need to dig it, I think 11 blocks? Might be 14 though. I'll have to go back and check, but either way, I need to dig it down, and the first thing I need to do is move this beacon because its range is much too low. And unfortunately, I'm going to run out of haste before I finish mining it all, which kind of sucks, but get as much of it out as I can. Fortunately, iron blocks don't take too long to mine. About as long as deep slate. Maybe a little longer, but yeah. So I need to dig it down 11 or 14 blocks, however much, and then I need to line the walls with black concrete, which means I'm gonna have to do a lot of sand mining, a lot of gravel mining, and a lot of squid killing. Honestly, that alone could take a long time. The only thing that's gonna make this easier is the fact that I won't mine half of it because it's over an ocean and there's nothing to mine. But otherwise, it's gonna take a while. I've got my work cut out for me, and I don't know if I'll be able to get it finished in this episode, but I am determined to do it. If I can dig out an entire slime farm without a beacon in one episode, then hopefully I should be able to do this in one episode. I won't be able to get all the glass in one episode though, because I don't have enough glass. Between mining sand and trading with villagers, the process is still quite slow. But I'll reconstruct this beacon down here, and then the work can truly begin. 4, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So this is how far down I actually had to dig. I think it ended up being 13 blocks, maybe? Either way, it's Y57 is what I need to get down to. And I only mined out this section here because, well, for one, it takes a while. For two, I'm going to have to move the beacon because its range is shockingly low. And for three, I have to repair my pickaxe several times. And for four, there's a big old ocean in the way. So I'm actually going to kind of shift my plan for this episode. Originally, I was going to dig out all of this for this episode, but instead I'm going to work on getting all the black concrete in the world because I need it to create the walls. And if I create the walls in the ocean area, it'll be a whole heck of a lot easier to dig it to the right location because I'm not going to be trying to drain more than I need to. So yeah, I'm going to be killing squids, mining sand. I actually do have a decent amount of gravel, but I'm probably going to need a whole heck of a lot more. And I'm going to have to, oops. And I'm going to have to work on, I have to make sure I have enough sponges, which, I'm not sure if I have sponges. I don't know where they would be in this system, but that, oh, they'd probably be in here, wouldn't they? Nope, crap. I don't think I have sponges. Which means that's another thing I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to go out and get sponges because I definitely cannot do this without sponges. How do I have prismarine but no sponges? Yeah, okay. Well, yeah. So I'm going to have to get black concrete in this episode, and I'm going to have to get sponges in this episode. So that's what I'll be doing instead of mining. So, yeah. Big change of plans. I've done some serious mollusk hunting. Got a little over 5 stacks of ink sacs, which means I can make, with that 40 stacks of black concrete powder, I have the gravel for it, at least I should have the gravel for it, but I don't believe I have any sand. Where's that? Right there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get sand, which, yes, I do have enough shulker shells to make another shulker box. Oh, I'm actually out of chests. And then do I have... do I have any yellow dye? I don't. I'll have to get some yellow dye. But I need 20 stacks of sand. I'm just gonna go ahead and get a whole shulker box full. And then I'll make all the black concrete. Though I do need to find a desert, because I don't think I've actually found a desert yet. So I'm gonna look for a desert, get some sand, get some black concrete, and we'll work our way from there. I've got my shulker boxes of black concrete powder, and I believe it's time for the long and monotonous task of sitting... Well, that's a terrible start. Sitting in this puddle, holding buttons. So this is gonna take a fair few hours. I've got all the powder converted into black concrete. I got my little water block up there replaced, which means that I can start lining the walls and therefore draining the ocean. But between all the mining and exploring and everything, I've actually run out of time to do anything more. But this is a project that I'm gonna continue next week. So next week I'm gonna work on starting to get all that lined up, get the water drained at least to a certain point, and I also need to get some clerics, but I'll explain that in the next episode. So yeah, it doesn't seem like I've done a lot, but I've actually done quite a bit in today's episode, and I do hope you enjoyed it. I do hope you enjoyed this episode of Mediumcore, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.